texture. It can affect your eyes as well.
Right.
So
Okay. Right. Really?
yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't. I don't think they know why, but some people get it in their eyes as well, so their eyes are sore. But
Wow.
yeah, if you think you've got it, if you've got this redness, definitely go and see a doctor first.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
start buying skincare because there's
Mm.
other things it could be, and you want to make sure you haven't got something serious.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
And so
so
you're doing consultations right now, and one
yeah,
person who's been
mm,
consulting does have it. Has obviously that person has sought medical advice and
yeah. So she's got
has
prescription treatment,
right.
but she just wanted to know what to do with the rest of her skincare around it, sort of thing.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So rosacea tends to be triggered by stuff. So, you know, that's the first sort of principle of treatment is trying to figure out what triggers your rosacea and avoiding it. So
Mm.
I've got like a list from a textbook by a dermatologist called Zoe Dralos, who's like the queen of dermatology textbooks. She's
Wow.
written loads. Yeah, she's amazing. So this is the list. I'm going to reel it off. So first is sun exposure. So 81% of people with rosacea will be triggered by sun exposure. Emotional stress, hot
Wow.
weather, wind, heavy exercise, alcohol consumption, hot baths,
Boo.
cold weather, spicy food, humidity, indoor heat, certain skincare products. And I think um, top of the list of the skincare products that can cause triggers are chemical sunscreens and
Mhm.
acids like glycolic
Okay.
acid. So
Okay.
anything that stings your skin. Heated beverages, certain cosmetics.
Heated beverages. Just saying.
Yeah, I
What
know.
do
It's like
okay.
you've got to keep yourself in an environment where your food isn't too tasty,
And I love that.
too
It's
hot.
basically warm weather and cold weather.
Yeah, hot weather,
Great.
cold weather,
Great.
baths, wind. It's,
Ah,
it's like what are you meant to do? Um,
mm,
and then heated beverages, certain fruits,
mm.
ma- marinated meats, certain vegetables, dairy products. Oh,
Okay, we were laughing at marinated meats because I was like, what kind of marinade? But maybe it's like the chemical reaction that takes place when you've marinated a meat. Like say if you put
yeah,
lemon juice on raw meat and that,
like
do you know,
oxidizes or something.
it
I
oxidizes, but
don't know.
it cooks it, doesn't it? That's when you have
Yeah,
like, what's it
like
called?
a fermentation. No,
Yeah,
I know what you
no,
mean.
it's
I know exactly
carpaccio.
what you mean.
When you have,
Carpaccio,
yeah,
ceviche. That's what I'm thinking of.
ceviche, and I was thinking
Ceviche.
you were thinking Spanish, and I was doing Italian.
Yeah,
um, that's basically a shitload of stuff, though.
yeah. It's too much.
Um,
It's just depressing reading that list, really.
it is, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So find out what your triggers are. So really, 81%.
yeah,
So a lot of people
yeah.
suffer.
So
I mean,
sun
sun
exposure.
exposure is the big one,
Yeah,
and
yes,
emotional stress, which actually I wouldn't have
yeah,
thought of, but kind of makes sense.
yeah. I mean, how can you avoid that? You
Mm,
can't, can you?
absolutely not.
Do you
I
want to
wish
just?
she hadn't said certain fruits and certain vegetables. I really needed to be a lot more specific.
I can't. That's what she's written down. I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
She needs to say, I don't know, acidic fruit?
Um,
I'm not sure.
yeah, you'd think it would be something like tomatoes, which is
Yeah.
really acidic.
But then, fruits that you just think are really lush and harmless sometimes are the biggest
Mm,
bastards when it comes to triggering things, like
yeah.
watermelon. Like my mother-in-law cannot eat a watermelon at all
No.
or go near it because
What happens to her?
her skin flares up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know people who have that with pineapple and
yes,
strawberries. Yeah,
yeah, isn't that strange?
yeah.
Okay,
Somebody
so
I
all
know who got like a red ring around their mouth in a hilarious fashion. They just look really funny when they have pineapple. That's really mean.
oh dear, that is funny. Um,
Uh,
I love it when there's any of these, when you have any of these triggers and you've got, anytime you Google anything and the
mm,
trigger is always alcohol, coffee,
Yeah.
and
It
sugar.
is, isn't it? Yeah.
Whatever is wrong with you, like I have tinnitus, so I remember
Oh, no
thinking,
way.
yeah, when it was
So
really
alcohol and caffeine trigger tinnitus.
well, they tend to make it worse, I guess, because they're buzzing. So whatever they make everything worse. I think they're just the things that people just say make everything worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, when they were really bad, and I thought, well, my tinnitus is really bad, but I kind of need
Mm.
to drink this bottle of red wine so that I can ignore it and fall
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
Um,
It helps and it
yeah,
hinders in the same way.
exactly. Okay, so
Oh
what do we do
no.
now? Once we've recognized our triggers, then what's the next thing
Yeah.
that we do?
So you get a good mineral sunscreen because
Okay,
the chemical sunscreens can be quite irritating.
okay,
Um, then you go to the doctor. Well, go to the doctor first, find out what it is, get prescription stuff, and then get some good sunscreen. And when
okay,
cleansing is another very, very irritating thing to do to your skin. So make sure that that is as gentle as it possibly can be. So avoid soap bars. That was one of the things that came up in this skincare consultation.
okay.
My lady was using a bar soap. Have you heard of
Okay. Yes,
carbon
yes.
theory? Yeah,
Carbon
marketed to
theory.
acne. Is it carbon theory? I
Mm,
don't know. They sell it in Boots and it's black bar soap and it's marketed towards acne sufferers. And it's just like nobody should use bar soap on their face, least of all acne sufferers.
do you remember when like the black soap was really popular?
Yeah,
African black
yeah,
soap. Um,
yeah.
and it's the worst. It leaves the worst soap scum on your bath as well. But I keep going for my mother-in-law every year.
Oh
I,
no.
I use it on like my legs and stuff, but I wouldn't use it.
It's a soap. It's not right.
Yeah,
You're not meant to
yeah.
use it on your face.
Carbon theory boots. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's just
bastard.
this like this real thing, this real trend of like marketing
Mm.
charcoaly products
Yeah.
just because they're
Charcoal doesn't do anything to your skin.
it's just like aesthetically it looks pretty. It's like a black bar of
Yeah,
soap. Yeah,
it does.
but
It looks
it's
cool.
rubbish.
Like charcoal is detoxing. If
Yeah.
you had heavy metal poisoning, they would give you charcoal to eat because it sucks everything up.
Is that
But that
why pregnant women traditionally were said to sort of crave things like coal?
charcoal.
Do you
I
remember?
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that was
did.
like
Yeah,
big old wives'
they'll
tale, wasn't it? But
they'll crave like
mm.
wallpaper paste and things like
Yeah,
that.
oh, that's so
Yeah,
strange.
it's odd,
Okay,
really
so
odd.
basically go to and what are the things? What would your GP usually, if they've done
So,
their research and they've correctly identified that you have rosacea, what would they usually prescribe?
so it's normally antibiotics, so tablets or creams, because it might be bacterial, or there's this stuff called ivermectin, which is a brand name Sulantra, which
Okay,
kills off the mites and reduces inflammation. So that's quite a common one. Um,
okay,
yeah, I think if it's really bad, you can have laser.
okay.
Um, have you seen? There's a condition called rhinophyma, which is a type of rosacea, and that's more common in men.
Is
It's
that around the nose?
yeah, when
Yeah,
their noses become massive strawberries.
I thought that was just to do with boozing.
No,
Wow.
it's rosacea, which is triggered by alcohol.
Right,
So it's not just if you drink, you're going to get a big red nose. If you have
right.
rosacea and you drink, you're gonna make it worse.
What's it called again? Just so I can look it up.
Rhinophyma. It's really unfortunate. My dad's got it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So his nose is slowly getting bigger. Poor
Oh,
man. Yeah. There's
oh
nothing really
yeah.
you can do about it.
A subtype of severe rosacea
Yeah,
that gets worse between 50 to 70. I wonder
yeah,
why it's so
exactly.
uncommon in men.
I don't think they know, really.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
It looks awful, doesn't it?
Well, it reminds me of Ricky Tomlinson from The Royal Family.
Yes. Yeah, he
He's,
had it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for sure. But
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But my dad will never go to a doctor despite being one.
Because he's one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go into a doctor's and go, I've got a big red nose.
he will not go because he is one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he knows they're going to say stop drinking alcohol, and he's going to go nah.
Nope. No
Yeah.
thanks. Okay, so you would get an antibiotic prescription, some sort of
Mm.
cream, something to kill the sort of mites. Is there
Kill the mites.
anything steroidy, or does that not?
No, no, that's not on the list. I
Okay.
mean, yeah, um, steroids, they work for eczema, don't they? But yeah, I don't. This
Yeah.
hasn't. This has got kind of different. How would you say it? It's got a different etiology. Is the word I'm looking for. So the exact cause of rosacea is completely different to eczema.
Right.
It's not purely about inflammation, but there is inflammation.
Right.
I
Okay.
maybe steroids would help, but it's never a good idea to put them on your face anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
because they thin out the skin. Um,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
def-
Great.
definitely need to get those prescription creams though, because they'll really
Okay.
help.
Okay.
Um, yeah, try cutting down on alcohol, sugar, and caffeine.
Ugh.
Sorry, Ugh, I know it's
Thanks.
really boring.
Yeah.
I hate saying that. It's
Mm.
like It's like when people, if you ever like write on a chat room, what can I do about my acne? And everyone starts going, cut out milk and dairy. I hate that. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, and also, sometimes I just think I will do that, but only if you tell me that that's not just your go-to template answer.
yeah,
If you actually know that that does, that because acne and dairy, they've always blamed it
yeah,
on that, haven't they?
yeah,
A lot of people.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. And there is proof that it is caused by dairy, but
but then you said that you've cut out dairy before, and it
I did, and it didn't
hasn't
work.
done.
Didn't
No.
do anything. Mine's just hormonal.
Mm.
Yeah, that it just didn't make any difference. I don't drink that much milk because we did discover on a previous podcast that it's not cheese, it's actually milk
Yeah,
itself.
yeah,
Yeah, yogurt and cheese are okay. Um, UHT milk is okay, and
right,
likely full fat milk is better than skimmed.
right, okay,
Yeah, but yeah, so that's quite nice because then you can just go, well, I'm just going to cut out milk then, and I can eat cheese and know that
right,
that's nothing to do with acne. It's quite a handy
yeah,
little bit of knowledge.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Um, and so once we've cut down on alcohol, sugar, and caffeine, and we've
Mm,
decided that
yeah.
we just, and dairy, why not?
Yeah.
So your next tip is to you've talked have we talked about supporting the skin with
No.
skin's
So
barrier then? Yeah.
yeah. So then you think about your skincare. So make sure your cleanser is super gentle. No soap,
Hmm.
foaming cleansers. No alcoholic toners,
Okay.
fragrance, horribleness. If your skin feels taut or uncomfortable after cleansing, then that's wrong. Your skin should feel totally cool and soft and hydrated after cleansing, I think. And
Yeah.
then I always think I'd never let my face dry out after cleaning my face.
Same now.
Yeah. So immediately get like a hydrating toner onto your face to stop the all the water from escaping from your face immediately. Like have
Okay.
a mist in your bathroom or a toner in your bathroom, like a hydrating toner with no alcohol.
Hmm.
Pop that straight on, because otherwise, if your skin dries out, it just gets really irritated. And
Yeah.
then slap on some skin barrier supporting ingredients, um,
Okay.
of which there are many that we could choose from. Um, yeah, so there are a few sort of specific ingredients that you'll find in skincare products that you want to choose. Mineral sunscreen is the top thing you need to invest in as soon as you can.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and I find it quite hard to find a mineral sunscreen with no fragrance in. People all seem to be,
Really?
yeah.
I think my Australian Gold one was fragrance free.
Is that fragrance free?
I
And
think it
that
was.
is mineral. Yeah, so that's a really good one.
It was mineral, but the only thing is I haven't tried the non-tinted version, and I think the
Hmm.
non-tinted version is very white casty. I've
Okay.
heard.
We'll
I've
get the
only had the
tinted
tinted
one.
one, and it's only very lightly tinted, so you can sort of, you know, not look orange like I do when I'm using the altruist one, sadly. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that
yeah,
sounds awful.
I will check about the Australian Gold, but I'm pretty sure there's no
Yeah, you can't. It
fragrance in
doesn't
it.
hit you in the face. Yeah, because
No,
even the Think Baby one is orange scented.
it is quite
Yeah,
orange scented. Yeah,
I do.
and
I think I checked the Think Sport one, and that didn't seem to have fragrance.
yeah, but then they put crazy crap in things that are for kids, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do. Trying to
That's the worst. Because
persuade
Hayden
them
was
to.
saying the other day, he's like, "Oh, we've got a daughter with reception." I was like, "Don't you dare! It's fine. She's actually wearing my altruist, which is hilarious, by the way, because
Yeah.
like she's wearing full foundation.
Oh
Um,
no.
but it's got lovely stuff in it. It's got butcher's broom extract. It's really nice things in there.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's really nice.
it's
But
really
it's not
yeah.
scented, so
Well, that's nice.
exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, mineral sunscreens with no scent.
Yes. Yeah. Um. So I think sport. Apparently, there's one. I was checking on skin addiction subreddit for the rosacea pics. What do people with rosacea swear by? And
Mm-hmm.
and there's one called SVR Sensifine SR SPF 50. So
Okay.
I'll put any if I can find any other ones. I'll put a list on our Facebook group, the Skincare with Friends Facebook group, so you can find it and have a look and do some research.
Okay.
But yeah, and
That
if
sounds good.
if any listeners have some fantastic unfragranced, purely mineral sunscreens which are pleasant to use, then please tell us.
Okay.
It's like,
I'm just on the Australian Gold, and
mm,
there are no smelly things in the mineral sunscreen, the tinted mineral
cool.
sunscreen.
That's good then. That
It's got
sounds
some lovely
a
stuff
good
in
one.
there, actually, really
Mm.
nice. Although I don't know what cyclopentasiloxane is. Do
That
you know
is a
what that is?
silicone, so
Oh,
that's
right, okay.
that's
Yeah, that
okay.
explains
Yeah,
the lovely
silicone.
moussey feeling when you put it.
Yeah.
It's not too silicone though. Don't be put off if you don't like the feel of
Okay.
it. I think
Mm.
it's lovely. Um. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Back,
No,
back
it's
to you.
fine.
uh.
So mineral sunscreen is the best thing ever.
Okay.
Um, Azelaic acid is the next skincare item you want to use if you've got rosacea, because
Yes.
it sort of exfoliates and it reduces inflammation.
And it
Um,
comes from yeast, right? Azelaic acid.
yeah,
So
it does. Yeah.
is that why it's so good then? Because it's like live kind of
I
thing, which
don't
eats
know.
mites.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just making it
Yeah,
up.
I kind of know what you mean though. I think
Yeah.
I'm thinking of um, mosquitoes don't like yeast. Like if you're going to a foreign
Right.
country, take yeast because
Right.
the
Okay.
B vitamins in it repel mosquitoes.
Oh, right. I did not know that.
Do you
A
not?
lot of yeah, now I do. A lot of people, especially on this is the ordinary chat room on Facebook,
mm,
and I see there is a lot of confusion with people lumping in azelaic acid with
mm.
acids. So,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean with
yeah. I mean,
with
the thing is,
with
Decium put them in the same list of
oh, did
direct
they?
acids.
I
Yeah, so it's
see.
direct acids, and there's all the alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic and lactic, and
Okay.
azelaic, and also alpha lipoic acid.
Right, okay.
Which they're not the same thing at all,
It should
really.
just be in the antioxidant bit for the alpha lipoic, I guess. And then
Yeah, I
where would you
would.
put it?
Yeah,
It is in the
azelaic.
antioxidants as well, I guess. But
Yeah, it's on its own. It's not like
yeah,
anything else. It
it's
should be in
not.
other
So
other
if you're,
ingredients.
yeah, only because if people are thinking, what, they just told us not to use acids on our skin. It's not that kind of acid.
No, because its
Azelaic.
pH is around 5, which is the
Okay.
pH of skin. So it